What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Kev back with another little video. You see I got the hands free and I'm driving, you feel me? But I'm all set up onto the hands free, whatever the case may be. I want to come on here and talk to you about what the title says and suggests. Home time and sacrifice. You want to reach a certain level in life. You want, or you have certain goals, or you want to live a certain lifestyle. Me personally, for some odd reason, since I was a kid, I was always attracted to the luxurious things, whether it be TV. I don't know. It's probably a deep-rooted level of conditioning from television, and it is what it is. But I've always wanted to live a lifestyle of just starting to pay list things, which is just things
in 2 miles, take exit 393.
Which is just things in excessive luxury, if that makes sense. And I'm learning, or I've learned, and now choosing to intentionally apply that whatever the output you want has to be a greater or just as much of an input. For example, you want to drive a Ferrari, you want to drive a Rolls Royce, you want to live in a condominium, you want a mansion. Those things require a certain level of discipline and a certain level of sacrifice. So how does that all apply to trucking? I personally, I know for a fact I am not 100% passionate about truck driving. I'm just not.
In 1 mile, take exit 393.
But I do understand that trucking can put me in a position to make 6 figures, because the goal is to become an owner-operator, and then from that goal, the ultimate goal is to become a motor carrier, which is basically setting myself up to basically have a certain level of financial success. I also learned that I think it's between 9 and 10% of males actually earn 6-figure incomes, and I definitely want to be within that bracket. But I say that to say the lifestyle in which you want to live for yourself in terms of entrepreneurship, depending on what your entrepreneurship goals are.
In 1/10 of a mile, take exit 393.
Whatever the output, you have to have a greater input. Or
In 6.9 miles, take the exit toward Lexington onto Interstate 75 North.
Yes, but whatever the whatever the output is, you have to have just as much or greater input. So in regards to truck driving, and I'm not editing this video, just going up just the way it is. Fucking thing keeps dropping and adjusting. But in regards to truck driving, that's going to require you being on the road for longer periods of time. This is my 3rd week on the road, right? Now, normally I was supposed to go home this week, and he sent me to Iowa. I'm on the... God damn, man. Fuck. Piece of shit. I live on the East Coast, Bronx, New York. So, even with me being out for 3 weeks, and I'm heading to Iowa, it's like, yo, why am I going to Iowa? But I understand why I'm going to Iowa. I'm going to Iowa because I'm going to stay out for a little bit longer. Once again, this is the input, and the output later on would be, okay, cool. You get yourself a truck. You put yourself in a position to actually make decent fucking money. Consistently, too. Truckers can make up to $5,000 to $10,000 a week. It's out here, if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, it's definitely out here, and that's after all expenses. I don't mean you may have a truck note or a lease payment or whatever the case may be. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you own your equipment outright. Truckers can make very, 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 very good money, depending on the timing, and also depending on your level of overhead, and just your consistency, and just your overall understanding of the industry. I've been doing some more research or whatever the case may be, and I'm understanding that this industry is very common sense based. However, common sense is not that common to everyone. But as I was saying, fuck! Just hold this shit like this, man. But as I was saying, input equals output. You want to live a certain lifestyle, you want to make a certain amount of money, you want a certain type of a woman, you want a certain type of a, level of success, you have to put in that work. And that all starts with sacrifice. And right now, I understand that the level of sacrifice I have to make, I'm not going to be going home every 3 weeks. It's just no fucking point. I can call whoever I need to call. I can FaceTime them if need be. I can speak to whoever I need to speak to. And if it's not life or death situation, I have to keep that tunnel vision and remain focused. I actually had a trip going to my home country in Guyana. Called the airport and said, fuck it, I want to postpone this trip. Wasn't able to get a full refund, but I was able to get the credit to basically, book another fucking flight later on in the year. And I said, you know what? It's a hard pill to swallow. And even though I really want to go, I can't be emotional. And I have to be decisive and make that choice. That, you know what? I'm going to work hard now to have fun later. And then later on, when I go to Guyana, I'll be able to enjoy myself on a different level, because now I own my own truck, now I own my own trailer, now I can pick and choose how long I want to actually stay out for, and I can also say, okay, cool, I own my equipment, and I'm going to go out there and have fun on a different level, if that makes sense. I'll be able to stay in a hotel for a month, and then, instead of staying at some family's house for about a week, I'll be able to really enjoy myself. I'll be able to really see the country more. I'll be able to really have certain experiences, if that makes sense. And if I could do it, I know that you can do it too. And I got a 4-year-old going on a 5-year-old daughter. And nonetheless, no matter what your situation is, input equals output. Sacrifice equals success, so long as it's calculated. You have to be decisive and you can't be emotional. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think that a certain level of success requires a certain level of sacrifice? I'm interested to know your opinion. And 2021 is straight up focus, tunnel vision, goals, and sacrifice. Peace.